Hello and welcome back to part 2 to Esoteric EBB. Engage zombie. Attack zombie. Yes, deal with this foul creature. Encounters are turn-based conflicts, where each participant takes turn in rolling dice and taking actions. During your turn, you are able to perform one dice action as well as cast one spell of your choosing. The order is determined by an initiative roll. Dexterity check. Fight! How are you slower than a damn zombie? The slow zombie just stands there. No, he is reacting. It's just taking some time. Your turn. Show him no mercy. Hold up a closed fist and say, "Here, look at this." Then quickly try to trip him. I guess. Your sneaky maneuver works. The zombie turns his gaze towards your fist and then, with a quick whack, you get him to stumble backwards. There you go. The zombie is hostile. His neck snaps around, the withered face now facing yours. Yeah, you really pissed him off. You can tell since you're such a people's person. The zombie bites down on you hard. The pain is temporary. This undead abomination must be apprehended before he causes damage to innocents. Does that include you? You should probably try to de-escalate, just a tip. We can try. Nice. This is a hollow animated corpse. He's magically bound to listen to orders, so I'll try giving him orders. I'll compliment his work. I'll ask him how he feels. I'll try giving him orders. Anything, just try it. I wonder if the sound music... it's okay. I hope you're okay, zombie. Make sure to de-stress every once in a while. The zombie does not seem to respond. Maybe it's just delayed. Don't give up. This ends now. Strength. Again the zombie snaps its mouth at you. This time he latches on hard. You can still take control, pretend you're his master. Ah, shit. You're ready. Unleash a dominating power and turn this creature into your willing servant. Kneel. What? No. Please don't hurt me. What are you doing? Whimper. I don't want to fight anymore. The zombie towers over you, unmoving. Huh? Guess this works. Gained 5 experience points. Won't win you anything, but you're alive at least. Get up. You could always try again or just leave the zombie alone. I should not bother the zombie anymore. What? Let's speedrun this. The low rolls. Let's load this. I wonder if you can control him. I think we need 2 charisma checks. There's one. I'll compliment his works. Anything, just try it. Under 7, you've done a great job today. Well done. Come on. Another success. Serve me, abomination. Let's go. It stares at you, the erratic movements replaced with an ominous stillness. You've got its attention. Now hit it again with an order. I order you to, well, what do you want him to do? Leave this place. Fly. Keep working, you're doing good. Knock yourself out. I mean, leave this place. The zombie immediately shuffles away, disappearing down the stairs. You take a deep breath as you realize he's more certainly not coming back. Gain 15 experience points. Foul creature returned whence he belongs. A dark tunnel beneath. But wait, the loot. Gah! Now you'll never get that tooth. Oh, the tooth! Gotta do it again. So I really want to knock him out then. Let's knock him out. Fail. That's okay. Grab him, get his arm. Ooh, success. Strength. There we go. Now if I can get the tooth. Knock. Knock, a second level transmutation, unlocks things. The definition of locked has been stretched over the centuries, but the spell works in most closed containers or entryways. Okay. Catching your breath, you stare at the now unmoving creature. Gain 15 experience points. Now go loot him. Get that fancy tooth. +1 wisdom, so worth it knocking him out. Anything else? A guy is not moving, okay. Coins and some food. Cardamom, 5 HP. Gonna save it for later. Take apples. I guess we can eat 2 of those. Imported goods. The receiver is marked as HWBT. Save. Take the sword, +1 strength, -1 wisdom. Oh, I have to... Drop the sword. A glow glass, very common magic item. Okay. I think I just said, but let's engage. Inspect the crate. You notice a little marking on the back with the letters HBWT. The lid has been tossed behind it. Look at the sand. The crate is filled to the brim. It's just sand. Touch the sand. Your gloved hand trails across the surface. The sand shifts slightly at your touch. What is it? Growing? Underlined choices are more risky but might offer more reward. Okay. So, go deeper. You dive in with your whole hand, fingers first. This one does not. Then you feel a tug, a grip, and finally a pull. Your shoulders is almost pulled out of its sockets. Struggle. You manage to keep it from engulfing most of your arm, but in the process the sand grabs onto the front of your helmet. Your face is now sinking. A sizzling groan fills your ears. I should give up, right? Never. Fight it. You grab the rim of the crate with both hands, but as you put your entire adrenaline-filled arms to work, you feel energy being sapped from your veins. You are being sucked out of your skin. As you keep pushing, you realize you could get out at this point. However, then you would have to leave the helm behind. Do I really need to keep the helmet on? Damn it. Try to keep your helmet on. Strength check. Yes, success. You grab the rim of the crate with both hands. The hazy noise of a head, no longer filled with so much blood, screams in your ears. I will not die in this crate. Push. Filled with pure fires of adrenaline, your muscles creak and your bones crack. And it pays off. Within seconds, the rock-hard grip of the sand loosens. Then it drops entirely. You swing your head back, filling your lungs with air as a trail of sand follows you. Ugh. Within an instant, the sand snaps back into the crate, not a single grain dropping to the floor. You stumble back. Glancing over the crate, you see its content now lie still, like nothing happened. You should put on the lid to make sure this does not happen to someone else. Shake your head to get rid of the sand in your ears. It helps. Plus 4 hit points. Nice. I'm alive? Question mark. Yes. Carefully put the lid. You take a very, very careful step towards the crate to grab the lid. Then you place it gently on top. Your job here is done. I have done a great service to the community. Leave. Awesome. Behold, there is a door inside this tunnel. Enter. Can't open from this side. I'll have to go around. City below. The city below the city. Take mushrooms. Save. Yes. Taking a step forward, you touch a thin cord. Something soft latches itself around your ankle. A contraption is now in motion. There is no time. It is a dexterity check failure, huh? So I need to roll for dexterity check. At least a 15. I made it. Damn. You throw your body back, slithering out of the rope before it tightens. The instant you do, you watch the rope snap and twirl round the edge of the staircase, disappearing into the darkness below. 5 XP. Close one. Sure was, but it's fine. You made it. Something tells you these are not goblin designed. Keep an eye out for more of these. Keep going. More mushrooms. Can I keep going down here? Behold, it's a long way down. The abyss will swallow your soul, I think it said. A rat, it's not really running from you. White rat, charisma -1. A white rat. It acts shyly but approaches you nonetheless. It looks like it doesn't really want to get grabbed by you, but it also doesn't fight it. Instead, it just follows along. Sort of not very happy with the situation, but what can you do? Something shiny. Nice. A calendar. It's out of date. Embedded up on this altar you see a circular stone slab. Whoever has worked this survey site in the past has attempted to place it in its natural position. It reminds you of a copper calendar, but far, far older. It is not spinning. It has not spun in centuries. Yet, moving your hand closer, you sense it. The faintest hum of esoteric power pulsing through the glyphs. It is still keeping time, even with its mechanism cracked. White main calendar. The various glyphs on the surface denote not the language, but rather sigils, it seems. Decipher the current day. Intelligence check. No. That is no use. It is broken. Oh. Yes, this is a useless piece of technology. If you feel it is worthy of such a term, leave the stone circle alone. You could hop down here. Let's do it. You glance at the step. It's a descent of approximately 50 inches. What is that in centimeters? 2 meters. Okay. Yeah, whatever that means. Point is, it's not super high. 5 strength, 5 dexterity. Look over the survey site. You see a dwarf. Hearing grunts as he swings his pickaxe at the runes in the corner. Charisma check success. Dwarf. Stout, short, hairy. Loves to dig and build. You know the drill. Drill. They built most of Norvik and have a long history with Earthfolk. Earthfolk, the people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquered the Ascanic coast. True mythological heroes. There is no point in having a conversation at this distance. Time to get closer. Dexterity check. Success. Taking a careful step onto the stone, you begin your descent. Keeping your balance in check, you shift your way approximately. Smart thinking, using your dexterity instead of brute force. This is the wise choice. Your feet find purchase. Stable, controlled. You are at the bottom of the step. Let's go. One goofy looking cat. Three. What the I think there's 10. I wonder what happens if I make a natural 20. Save. At least a 15. I wonder what purpose it does. Behold. Wait, charisma, wisdom, intelligence, constitution. Oh, we can get his stats by that. 5. 6. Damn, I'm rolling low. 20. Perfect. Level 5. Archaeologist. This right here is the 4th pillar of the feudal system. A spelunking, delving, digging, roaming, true-blooded adventurer. Though he has seen a lot of shit in his days, Axel still has his glowing eyes set on the next prize. The true reward of a live on the trail, a hoard. He will find it one day, someday, but not this day. Perhaps you will see him again. Or are you kidding? Of course you will. His expertise in the city below is not for nothing. You should keep him close. He'll be real useful if you ever want to get into that freelance dungeoneering business. Seriously, there's a lot of money in that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Beside the bird statue, you see someone up on the ledge. Their grunts echoing down the chamber, along with the sound of iron against stone. A dwarf, down here. Could be a trap. Hello up there. Clear your throat. You do so, but it gets drowned out by the noise. Clear your throat much, much louder. The dwarf's smoldering eyes widen as he sees you. Look, Romulus, we got an official visiting. If that doesn't make us official, I don't know what will. Peeking out over the ledge, you spot an orange monster creeping about. Monster, it's a lobster though. A rust monster. The dwarf appears friendly with it. How strange. Is that a rust monster? Oh yeah, very correct, but no worries. He is very kind. The dwarf then mumbles to himself when he's fed. Ominous. What are you doing here? Me, you know. He lets out a smoldering laugh. A dwarf's got to have a hobby. He puts down his tools and strikes a pose. Let me introduce myself. I'm Axel Madsen, a dark dwarf. Dark dwarf, the derogatory term for the underdwarfs, or as they prefer, underdwarf. Underdwarf, grey-skinned and fairy-eyed dwarfs who mostly live along the undercoast. They originate from powerful elementals known as Atzers. Pleasure to meet you. You're a Novikian cleric, I presume. Not just I'm the cleric of Norvik. I'm more of a rogue, really, the sneaky kind. I'm actually more of an arcane spellcaster. I am the cleric of Norvik. I'll be damned. Not sure what it means, but it sounds expensive. He looks around, and you're here all alone. Yeah, why do you care? Of course, what kind of man wouldn't be lonely? Gonna go with that. Deep. Ha! Go, Knicht. Then I very much suggest not going into the hallway back there. Listen to him, he knows these tunnels well. Why? It's one of those ancient esoteric traps, still functional. It'll burn your beard off. Not sure how much experience you have with the city below the city, but most people who came down here, they die. Even clerics do not venture down alone. Don't you have some backup? Backup would be nice, actually. Not really. What? Then what's your goal? I am supposed to meet up with some goblin chieftain. Oh, you're here on business with Lady Sageleaf. Then you should go to her right away before you end up Mimic food. Mimic, a horrifying shape-shifting monster capable of copying the looks of any object it discovers. Although with some size limitations depending on the type. If you touch it, you'll get stuck and probably eaten. Get yourself some backup, just some friendly advice. I don't need backup. I'm really powerful. That's probably a good idea, thanks. He gives you a thumbs up. Universal symbol of approval. Why doesn't love a good thumbs up in the air? But what are you doing here? Look around at this strange setup. With a bright smile, he adjusts the collar on his uniform. Well, I'm what you'd call a historian with a vision. As he says it, the orange beast sends an echoing, hissing noise down the chamber. Exactly, Romulus. We're here on an expedition of grand proportions to find the legendary missing mine of the Tolamun of Towling Cattle. Tooling Cattle? That sounds like a quest. Good luck with that. I actually have some questions. That sounds like a quest. Oh yes indeed. But just to be clear, I'm not sharing the spoils just like that. Fair enough. Treasure is earned. Dexterity check success. Lost mines of Tulamons added. So here's the deal. I'm in trouble. His pet makes a loud belching noise. Right, he mumbles and gives the monster a pat on the back. You want to help, friend? Charisma check success. Help a stranger? That's how fools are robbed. I will help if I can. I'll help if I get paid. I might help if I have time. I won't help unless it's by accident. I'll help if I can. Great. You see, there are two strange ruins in this section of the city below the city. He points at the statue. White main ruins before the dwarfs and the humans and even trolls. This place was ruled by cats. The theory goes the snails of Towlun had an esoteric mine not far from the Pillar of Jor. Pillar of Jor, an esoteric relic left after the end of the Gate era. There are 8 of these pillars around the coast, or 4 if you believe the theories of wrapping circular coast. And they are indestructible, although there is some esoteric power within them. No one has been able to make use of them at all. The mines of Tulamon, a place of thick veins with endlessly growing amber and platinum. But the walking god of the White Mane, for whatever reason, sealed it shut at some point, according to the legends. Walking god, the term used to describe the divine avatars who rose and fell in and around the divine era. Most major religions on the coast today are built around these figures, and their influence can be felt everywhere. Earth was the last known walking god when he faded 27 years ago. Sealed esoterically, probably since we can't seem to locate it. So there's an ancient snail folk, and then slightly less ancient cat folk, who built cat stuff on top of snail stuff. Exactly. Layers upon layers, like a corpse cake. So you're looking for it? Oh yeah. I'm not alone in this, of course. But my research has shown me clear indication that these two ruins below Tulstad are more or less unexamined, at least by skilled hands. How can you hide an entire mine? You'd be surprised. The city below the city is, what is it, 4 or 5 levels of sprawling tunnels and caverns. Here on the Tulstad it's only this here top level that's in any way accessible. There could easily be some crevice far down that no one, not even the city's greatest paladins, have gotten close to discovering. The deep places of the world holds many secrets. So what's the problem? Move on. There's no problem with this site, but I'm almost finished here, and I'm unable to gain access to the second White Mane ruin, because it's inside HWBT territory, and they are very unwilling to allow a dwarf like me past. Those goblins have hired a brutish bugbear as a guard. He shivers. Horrid creature. But you're a cleric. If you can get access into the territory, then please head south. Through the damp high caverns, there should be a White Mane ruin at the end. A shrine, probably marked by a bunch of feline symbols. He gestures towards the giant statue. Just look for big cats, essentially. You can't get access yourself. What do you want me to do there? He leans over the edge. All I need you to do is tell me if you find a symbol of a sun or 2 blades. Either of those. Then report back to me. If you're able, and if you have time. A deep, frustrating sigh. Wish I could do it myself. Darn those goblins. Sun or 2 blades. Got it. If I find the shrine, I'll investigate. Yep. Great. And good luck. He gives you a thumbs up. What do you know about the tea shop? He crosses his arms and gives you a long nod. It's a type of cafe, you know. They serve tea and other drinkables. Sometimes they even have pastries. I love cardamom treats. I also love cardamom treats. Oh, my friend, you're truly of good taste. No, the tea shop. He clicks his tongue. Is there some special tea shop I should be aware of? How long have you been down here? About a week now. Takes time to set up a secure perimeter. So you don't know about the tea shop that exploded. Exploded? Question mark. I thought the election was bad enough as it is. Now they got exploding tea shops. Norvik is in trouble indeed. Oh well, he mutters with a shrug. Can't help you there, friend. I've got a bunch of personal questions for you. You do? Maybe later. I've got a bunch of work to finish up here. But I'll be at the Drunk Sphinx once I'm finished. Ask me there. I'll gladly indulge you. A tavern? Good place to extract information. Why are your eyes glowing? Haven't met too many underdwarves, have you? Good luck down here. Leave. Shard and crowns. There's not much here. You approach the step once more. A long step. Thank God you don't have to try so hard this time. Take that step again. You take the first step and then you are at the top of the step. 5 XP. Let's go. Looks like there's something up here. Just moving close to walls. Sometimes there's some hidden stuff. Save. Bad click, bad click. You feel a pressure change. A rushing wind causes you to be pulled just an inch further into the hallway. Then you notice the wall holes opening. Back now. Avoid the traps. Ominous hallway. You just barely escaped the deep clutches of the skin-melting heat. Standing up, you realize the fire singed the edges of your uniform. Adrenaline leaving the system. Pain burns. Wall around it put out the last fire. But you live. Whew! By the gods, who would make such a devious trap? Typical ancient remnant civilizations. They always leave the most esoterical murderous machinery in place even when the treasure behind it's been lost for millennia. Now don't enter the hallway before you disable the trap, or you will get roasted again. Looking back, the hallway has no marks of being filled with flames. For the same reason it's still functional, it's a magic trap. Terrible, terrible hallway. Leave. Nothing. Stand very still. That's ominous. Engage. You see a strange glowing torch a bit further down the hallway. Constitution check success. Bad feelings. Strange, something is wrong here. Careful, real careful. Wisdom check. Success. You look down the hallway, real close. Then you look at the walls, and then the ground. Wait, why is there no dirt on the ground? There is absolutely no dust or grime or little rock pebbles on the ground here, right in front of me. Oh, and there's a bunch of floating stuff in the air in front of me. Stuff that looks like it's slowly being dissolved by some powerful agent. That is a bad sign, in fact. It really sounds like a perfectly straight line after which the dungeon floor is clean. It's clearly a cube. Jolt back. A perfectly flat wall of perfectly translucent gel stands before you. Leave. Engage trifle. You look over the glowing torch deep inside the gelatinous cube. Push through the gel to reach the torch. You grit your teeth. You rush head on into the wall of gel. It is letting you through with zero resistance. Anyone would be forgiven for just walking into this without noticing. Go quick. If you're gonna do something dumb like this, you better move. Rush through the gel. You push yourself forward, and just seconds after being completely consumed, you feel the gel start to tighten. Just a bit further. Almost. Come on. You're almost at the torch. You see it before you. The translucent gel holding you back, your hand just inches away from the torch. Skin melting. The pain is too great. Your body falters. Constitution check. Go through the pain. Come on. Oh, I failed. No, you fight it, but the cube just keeps squeezing and covering you in the burning devilish substance. It is too much. You're here, just you, but you always could. Success. The pain is nothing. You can do this. Keep moving. One step. Grab the torch. Gained item. Run. Runfackla. With the torch in your hand, you feel the esoteric tingle. Turn off the torch. The click reverberates through the cube. Then it shudders. Oh god, it's getting mad. Look around. You see the gelatin cubes shake more violently for every passing second. It is searching for heat. Within the cube you see what could only be described as cracks. It appears to be falling asunder. Flopping and jerking, the many pieces of the cube are flung across the chamber. Constitution check success. Dividing. Smaller pieces smashed against the walls of the chamber, causing a terrible tremor, until ultimately each and every piece has escaped into the ventilation slits. You are covered in it. It burns. Get it off quick. Clean it off. You see the last pieces of goop slip down into the cracks near the walls. What actually happened here? Half a dozen cubes stacked together. This type of ooze usually never unite, and if so, they only do so in small quantities. This must have been some type of strange magic or an esoteric event. There are pouches spread around the chamber, perhaps magic items left behind by previous victims. Cool loot. Did I get the torch? Yep, wisdom +1. What do we have here? Wisdom +1 and crowns. Yeah, 19 in wisdom, that's perfect. could actually consume that. And an apple. And can I heal? Cure wounds using first level slot. Okay. Oh. Damn, adventure, should it? Engage. A skeleton lies crumbled against the walls. Human male, dead for months, maybe longer. His armor has been stripped away. Only scraps of leather and clothes remaining. Someone looted the corpse, or something. Consumed by rock and what once was ceiling. What killed him? Examine the body. What killed him? Hard to say. No signs of combat. He probably got lost. Ran out of supplies. The city below claims many that way. Leave the body. What? Couldn't I examine it? Oh shit. Behold, a massive statue of a minotaur. The door closes behind you. Face the light with a straight back. The words change tone and intensify, mimicking your own way of speech. You have stepped into the 5th chamber of trials. This will be your final and most mounting challenge yet, O champions of the hosts. If outside again you wish to see, answer me these questions 3, the answer of which I shall judge fairly upon thine soul. Who will take the first step? What happens if I say the wrong answers? You will be cast into eternal peril. Do I have to answer all 5 questions correctly? 3 questions. 3, okay, I got it. Do I have to answer all 3 questions correctly? Answer me question 3, the answer of which I shall judge fairly upon thine soul. Wait, are you a sentient type of trial guardian? Or are you more of the magic mouth type? Who will take the first step? The statue obviously has a magic mouth spell cast on it. It is programmed to react to certain types of inquiries in the speaker's original tongue. Do not think about it too much. Answering the questions in a straight manner will do just fine with this barbaric setup. Ask me your questions, Guardian. I'm not afraid. The light lands upon you. First question. What is your name? Hooah! Deja vu. Not this again. My name is... The light intensifies. Ragn. The light blinds you for a moment and you feel the chamber shake. What is your quest? To solve the mystery of the cheese shop that blew up. Again the eyes of the cow glare into a fiery beam. What is your greatest fear? To be abandoned. For a third time you feel the rumble along with the hot gaze of the Minotaur. The 5th trial is complete, champion. The gaze fades. You have answered nobly. Step forth and claim your prize, the plundered eye. The statue is now entirely silent and you hear an esoteric boom coming from the drawer between its legs. Wisdom check success. A strange exercise, but one you met well. To think of all the people who have met their end in a place like this. It is quite depressing. Awesome. Let's see what kind of bling that cow is hiding. Let's check it out. Oh shit, what was that? A red gemstone is very pretty and probably very expensive. Once this whole election business is over, you could either sell it on the black market or turn it in at the Tower of Reward. Neither wouldn't really net your fortune, but maybe a fraction of fortune. Strength +1. Intelligence and wisdom -1 constitution though. Wisdom. Gonna leave it for now. Save. Yeah. That's an esoteric pocket. Avoid it. Hey, look, a piece of gelatinous cube. Seems friendly enough. Intelligence +1. So much food. Take apples. Potion of healing. Another one-way door, okay. A grill and some crates. At the end of the sewer path you encounter a stove. Around it sit some crates and what looks like a ragged bedroll. This is a camp. Who camps in the sewers? Feel the stove. It is not entirely cold. Look around. Some rats scurrying and some movement in the water. Stay wary. What are these crates? Leaning in you see some symbols hatched into the corners of the wood. HWBT. Yes, it's food crates. Food. Mutter to yourself and look around. Yes, these crates hold food. Why food? Look around. A glance reveals most are empty. Whoever is down here is clearly siphoning off resources from the halfway bridge tribe. Why food in the sewers? A foolish question. Obviously this is a hideout of some kind. These poor people. They must have been starving to need this much substance. Your neck tingles. Not substance, sustenance. Your neck tingles. It must be because of your deep unending hunger. As several of the crates are marked as HWBT. Someone lives down in the sewers here. Clearly, they probably enjoy the seclusion. A hunter? Why so much food? Must be feeding a lot of people. Or approximately one large creature. Constitution comes creeping. Seeing all this food is making me hungry. Naturally. Considering the last time you had a decent meal was... No, it couldn't be that long, huh? Yeah, it was over a week ago at this point. Oh god, that's long ago. Surprisingly, you're able to stand. It's honestly impressive. You are, as they say, running on fumes. Right behind. What should I do about this? Who knows, it's the halfway business. You should report the loss of these crates for sure. To the HWBT would appreciate it. Your very flesh. Crate hungers. Turn around. To see Hunt come to Crate, how good. What is that? Scramble to get ready. You watch the hulking mass of flesh and wet scales rising from the shadows of the sewer. It towers over you, its gaping maw widened into what could be construed as a mocking smirk. Dexterity check. Earth bless your soul. As if all of the playful toying with his food is suddenly over, the crook-like creature lunges forward. Silent and focused, it reaches your face and entire body, enveloping you with its maw. Then it bites down. You manage to squirm out of its grip before it rips your being into shreds. Blood is lost. You can't let that happen again. Shit. Bow down before it's too late. You are food. There's not much time, but if there's any chance to de-escalate, do it now. I would need to hit a fucking 20. Let's fucking do it. Close. Keep attempting to dodge. Success. The second strike also goes right past your flesh. A frustrated shriek, no one of pleasure. You're a rabbit escaping slaughter. Crate enjoys. Then he squints at you, lets out a grunt, and lowers the weapon. Ugh. Crate is bored. You're a cleric, no? I am the cleric, yes, get it right. The crocus bee's tail whip around, sending dust up into your face. The path of being a cleric is becoming even more familiar. Gain 15 experience. Do not be trouble. 5 XP. The beast lumbers over the encampment. You look on, taking heavy breaths. Adrenaline running out. Weak knees, dizzy skull. Crate sits down on a crate in front of the little stovetop. Hunt is done for daytime. Now is rest and cooking. What in the world have you stumbled onto here? Gulp and approach his camp. I can just make a... There we go. H. The hulking beast looks at you with a deep hunger. Your gut biome quivers. Crate greets human. Have you seen a man in yellow going past here? Crate has seen this, yes. Oh, you have? Oh wait, I'm gonna lower the ambient. Oh, that's not the world volume. I think that's better. Yes. The star witness updated. Cred saw human in yellow go past. Cred meant to eat such fancy human, but this human was fast and turned invisible before Cred could approach. Huh? Cred did hear fancy yellow human speak to self while walking past. Human said, "Where is this damn secret passage again?" A secret passage? Where? Cred does not know. Are you lying to me? Cred does not need to lie. So he went into the dungeon. Fancy human came from southern caves, going into the dungeon, yes. Alright, thanks for the info. The monster smirks, or it makes no expressions at all, because it always smirks. What do you hunt down here? Many things. Cred dive and stalk. There is wild land below, far deep dark. You find anything good down there? Yes. Cred takes many trophy, from big chicken to little drake, and those of many, many teeth and eye. Most are not tasty, some very. The croc lets out an amused growl. But not above here, right? You stay out of the city. Yes. Cred hunts in the wilds. Urban sprawl is too easy. When Cred has mission, the hunt begins. Mission? The croc smirks. Cred said nothing. Where else do you hunt? Cred hunts where he pleases. This land is good for sport. Great beast roam and many fresh challenge await. When Cred hunts, he goes far. Great, good to know. Those rats really seems to like you. Yes. Rat is little thing which I remember from home. Big rat, those were great friends. You had big rats where you're from? He lets out a happy growl. Big mushy swamp rat, the gayest of little rodent. What? I hunt as little, then as big. I follow, I learn. Big rat is great hunter. Little rat has much to learn, but they will. I found this rat, show him the white rat. The monster stares at you as you hold up the white rat in an uncomfortable grip. Cred sees that. There are 5 of them. They make a lot of noise when they come around. Put the rat back in your pouch. I guess I'll have to find all 5 rats then. But why? It's a quest. Who gave you this quest? I'm not sure. Then you should probably reconsider before you head out on a rat hunting mission, since nobody has promised you any pay for it. So yeah, think about that. So you're a chef, eh? Yes, cleric is hungry. Great offer. Slog dog. The beast holds out one of the strange sausage-shaped meat pieces. Slog dog, question mark. Stare at the meat, slug dog. It is slug dog, yes. Oh no. Yes. Mystery meat could contain anything. Beware. Inspect the meat first. You spend a few seconds looking at it over, but you cannot tell exactly what it is made of. You have no idea. What's in it? Meat. Yeah, I could tell. Let's check. Constitution check. I only have +1. What the fuck? Wait. Stop eating the slug dog. What happens if I succeed at that? Crazy. I'm gonna go with wisdom. Oh! Constitutional wisdom. Ah, man. Gonna go for wisdom. If I save her, I could possibly make this sausage content actually work. I think. Yeah. You wrap your gloved hand around the sausage with a firm grip. The slug dog speaks to you. The slug dog wants to be consumed. Gobble it down. It goes down quickly, but the flavor catches up to you quickly. It is harsh, spicy and rotten. Feel like puking. You groan. The flesh is down, but it might be coming up. Cray, the rage of Ascan, a deep crackle escapes the maw of the beast. Cred sees Cleric enjoy slug dog. Does Cleric feel benefit? Benefit? Question mark. The spice, it feels strong. Begin shaking. What is happening? Good. Slug dog work magic. Trade is master chef. Slug dog is speciality. If Cleric can stomach, Cleric gets strong. Holy shit, you feel class conflict updated, as if the national world is growing within your gut. A glorious unity between earth and mammal, the great wave of primal sprouting, springing, dancing, kicking. Primal, one of the three pillars of magic. It is represented in the natural, wild, savage, and elemental forces of Jor. They cannot be controlled, only bargained with. You are now ready. Ready, shivers. 5 XP. You are ready to join the wilds of Ascani. This is your path, the natural path. You are a barbarian. Slam your chest uncontrollably. Cleric is energetic. How does Cleric feel? Take a breath. I feel perfectly okay. Average even. Good. Cred help Cleric. Like Visken say. Visken. Cred cannot say more. He gives you a wide smile. Cleric has friend. Can you tell me more? The crocodile just smiles at you. Can I get some slug dog? Really? Let your head leave. Is there benefit to eat more slug dog? What do you need money for, crocodile man? Tax. Oh. Tide House is trouble. Tide House, the tax collecting guild. Each district has its own, none of them are liked. Visken will do good mission if tax is paid. Trade assist. Not really. More slug dog. This week's supply has sadly been consumed. Kraid is very happy. Cleric will return in future, yes. Of course, I love slug dogs. Good. Kraid does too. I mean, purchase slug dog for 5 crowns. I'm good for now. He puts his slug dogs away. Let's see what this is. A mystery meat above all. The fact you can stomach it is proof enough of your manhood, as well as the industrious health of your digestive tract. Okay. Okay. So we're all down here, I think. Oh wait, what's down here? A rat, get it, nice. So now we have 2 rats. Engage. Before you stand an iron door. At its center, a 5-point star has been etched deep into the metal. Esoteric energy emanates from the surface. A faint hum vibrates through the iron. Examine the star symbol. You can lean closer to inspect the etched star. 4 points, perfectly symmetrical. Each point of the star glows faintly with residual magic. Right, so smash it. Or perhaps think for a bit. Obviously, there should be a way to get inside. Nothing doesn't budge, not even slightly. Look for a keyhole. You search the door surface carefully. No keyhole. The lock mechanism visible at all. What kind of magic is sealing this? Arcane lock. Can I dispel it? Obviously, if you have a spell for it. But this feels particularly robust. Could I break it down? Step back from the door. Press the area against the door. Nothing. Complete silence. The door is too thick. Maybe later. Wait. Okay. Shard. Engage. You look up at the pillar. Esoteric ebb added. Ebb the draining. Right, this old thing. It was here before Earth, and it will be here after you, remaining until the end. A gate to another time. It looks like a bit broken, cracked. Yes. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Several pieces of the pillar float around in the air, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city. What kind of power would be capable of damaging this? Gods, the most powerful of arcanists, the fundamental forces of reality. Can I make money of this thing? No way. They don't even take admission to see it, since it's such a trivial sight. It's a bit of a tourist destination supposedly, but most people who travel the coast have seen one before, so it's not that interesting. How many of these pillars exist? 8. Technically 4, depending on which scholar you ask. There are debates as to whether there are 8 pillars, 1 in each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out on either side. But ours is the best one, right? They are all equal useless. They are seen as a statue symbol by many, like legitimization thing. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the pillars of Jor are relegated to being visual landmarks seen from across the coast through clouds and mists for miles. So what do I do with it? Move on. Nothing. It's just a rock to you, a tingly esoteric rock. You can always attempt to focus on it, learn from this ancient relic, get closer. As you do, you feel the air itself tingles. Power, listen. He is speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Touch the cold pillar. You place your hand upon the cold surface. Your body quakes, standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has been? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to one's god or king or people? You do not know, and that frightens you. Perhaps one day you will join in that sacred sensation. Perhaps right now. No, later. Finish up. Okay, I can try it once or twice. This, I need to get an 18 or crazy amount of luck. Gonna do it one more time. No. Yes. Maybe later. Or maybe not at all. I'm very weak. The wall here. It is a door. You detect something unusual about this section of wall, specifically the ornate skull. This is a doorway. Run your hand along the surface. Your gloved fingers trace the stone. Smooth, cold, ordinary. But wait, one section feels different. A tile, distinct from the others. Press the tile. You push. A soft click. The wall shudders. Then slides open. Cold air rushes out, the smell of old stone and dust, and something else. Death. Let's go. Let's go. A horrid noise in the dark. Moving, a mess of rusty iron and clattering bones. Moving towards you. It calls to you. Incoming undead. It is set on killing you. Be afraid, this is a warrior of old. Too late to run away, but you gotta stay loose or this thing will cut you into pieces. The bones are outside of the body. They must return. Would hugging it help in any way? No. hugging it. But I'm exhausted, but I have +4. So if I hit a 20, that's 24. So I need to hit 17. I'm gonna save closer to this. Oof. Going for the high. Oh, I need to hit a fucking 20. Okay. I'm gonna stop the stream here, and when I have made it, I'm gonna start stream again. Or maybe I just clip it. I just clip it. Whatever. Nah, I'll start new. See you in part 2.